Alright, so today we are still playing some Pro Tour decks because there's a few more that I wanted to try out. And today we're playing Izzets Spelementals, which has definitely been changed with Secrets of Strixhaven. There's not a bunch of the Evoke Elementals anymore. It really kind of is just a bunch of one-drop spells and then Flow State, which is just why we printed stock up for 2 mana. I don't know. Um, I mean, I guess technically it's less cards you look at, but it's the same thing. Prismari Charm, new card from Secrets of Strixhaven, which is blue and a red for an instant. You surveil 2, then draw a card, or you deal 1 damage to each of one or 2 target creatures, or you return a non-land permanent to his owner's hand. Traumatic Critique, which is one of the ways you can win the game, which is just deal X damage to any target, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. Winter Night Stories. The Color Storm Stallion is actually an elemental horse, so 1 blue and a red for a 3/3 ward 1 with haste that also has Opus, so it gets +1/+1 each time you cast an instant or sorcery spell. And if 5 or more mana was spent, you make a token that's a copy of this creature, so you can just make a bunch of elemental horse tokens with, you know, a replayed Winter Night Stories or a big traumatic critique. And then we're just playing Hearth Elemental, Eddie Mercrab, and Sunderflock. Now, this, like I said, this list does kind of move away from all the Evoke Elementals, but it's still a really good deck and really fun. So without further ado, we get into some games and see what we can do. Alright, on the play, I think we just keep this and play Sleight of Hand turn 1, look for another land. Sleight of Hand finds Eddie Mercrab, Opt. I think we're gonna take Opt. Cast Opt. Sure. Take the land. Demir Control, probably? We're in a reasonable spot to play against Demir Control. We have Spell Pierce, we have 3 steps ahead, we have an Opt. I have ways to deal with this. If this is Demir Graveyard, it's a different conversation. I think that's fine. No, it is Demir Control. Okay. Yep. We will draw that card. We can hold up Spell Pierce. We can hold up Spell Pierce. We're gonna hope that I can then just hold up 3 steps ahead. We might be able to just win from this position. It has Ward 1 already, so we'll make them pay for it before we counter the spell. So, if they do cast a spell, I am gonna have to hold full control. Especially if they play a land. Well, they played a tap land. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let this enter untapped so that we have more mana to play with here. I need to, if they cast a spell, like, I'm just gonna turn full control on now. Because if they cast a spell, I want to be able to resolve the ward trigger and then Spell Pierce after the fact. We are kind of at the point where if we Spell Pierce this and they do nothing, we can Eddie Mercrab and then critique and win the game. Because we're gonna get an additional damage off of the Stallion this turn. Okay, so resolve the ward and then Spell Pierce. Make them pay for it and then counter it. I mean, depending on what they do, we could just Eddie Mercrab, critique, win. because critique right now is for 3. Now we can't crab. We're 1 mana off of crab. But we can... I think I just do this. Swing and see what they do. Right, the answer is they do nothing. I'm just gonna pass the turn back. Because, I mean, I have critique for 4. I have a crab. Sure. We win. They got to cast Ancestral Recall. They did get to cast Ancestral Recall. But then I do just deal 8 damage to their face. And sometimes you just win because you played 2 creatures. Alright, so we are playing against Control. So in the Control matchup, I want to take out our Sunderflocks. I would like to play 2 more Stallions. I want to go faster than them. I would like to play a Soul Guide Lantern as well. I think we just keep everything else as is. I mean, we could cut these, but you can win with Burst Lightning, so I want to keep them. Alright, I mean, Spell Pierce, we're on the draw, but Spell Pierce into Burst Lightning with an Elemental, and then, yeah, I'm fine with this. I don't think they get off to a fast enough start that it matters. Maybe I'm supposed to play Steam Vent, but I don't super care. Yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, the reason I played it the way I did is because I don't think that they have a spell on 1 or 2. Sure. The Revenant is annoying. I don't have Spell Pierce for this, so we're not gonna do it. I'm probably just gonna pass the turn. I want to have Spell Pierce up for when we play the Stallion. We could critique for 1. I'm just gonna get hit for 3. It's fine. We could critique for 1. I could do a few different... Oh, they have second Revenant. Okay. We're not in the best of spots now. To the point at which I'll offer this trade. Alright, so we need land to turn my critiques on to deal with these Revenants. It also turns on my Burst Lightnings to deal with these Revenants. We have a few different options here. I mean, we're taking 6 this turn, which sucks. I mean, this just sucks. I mean, I critique for 1 and then Burst Lightning. Just get Opus triggers. Discard. I think I discard. Oh, discard a card. Right, it's not 2, it's 1 card. Then Burst Lightning. Again, just trying to get the board under control to some degree. 1 Revenant is fine, I can deal with it. I mean, technically, again, I draw another land, I can critique it, but I also have Eddymer Crabs online now. My Hearth Elementals are pretty, you know, cheap as well. So there's plenty of options here. We'll see what they do this turn. This turn will be interesting. Because I kind of want them to just focus on getting rid of my Stallion again. And then I can just start Like, I can clear the Revenant and then have Hearth Elementals and Eddymere Crabs. I forgot that this is draw 2, discard 1. And deal X damage. Just go and Winter Night Stories. I mean, yeah, fair. Fair. I mean, again, they could draw a counterspell. And we would be in trouble. I think the other thing we'd be fine with is taking a... we had a Spell Pierce. I mean, alright, we're just gonna do this then. Tap the Revenant down. I'm sitting on Spell Pierce. Can't Spell Pierce that. Oh! Sure. Can I win? I can win from this position though, can I? We just put a stop on their upkeep? And I crab them? I have a Spell Pierce? I mean, they have the Risen Reef, but they're just dead to Critique plus Double Crab, Stallion, Critique. Like, yeah, you can Reef me to 1 card, but I have the Spell Pierce, and I have Critique. How about now? I don't even need the Critique. It's just, again, just winning with creatures. Okay. Like, I want to keep this hand. I truly do. Not knowing... You know what we're keeping. I don't know what we're playing against. They're on the play. If they're super aggro-y, we just lose. If I have an amount of time, then I'm fine. I'll hold up Burst Lightning this turn. Because they might just play the color. Not allowed. And... take a crab. Hold up Opt. Opt end of turn, look for a land. Probably Winter Night Stories. Off of that. And if they just do the same thing again, go ahead. They want to warp this out and take 2 damage again, sure. About it. And hit lands and start working on this Eddymere. Turn that Lizard Rat or Squirrel card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Interesting. I'm getting rope. Because I cast Burst Lightning Sleight of Hand? What? It's just Burst Lightning Sleight of Hand. All I did right there. On it. Okay. And yeah, we're just... I cast Sleight of Hand again, is that okay? Now they're back. They just took a turn off. They just were like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna rope you this turn, because I can. Sure. I take 2. Yep. I get hit for 2. Sure, you bat me. 100%. I'm just critiquing your bat. Instant speed. Had I not cast the sleight of hand, this would have been better, but it's fine. Like, actually, I don't even need to do that. I'm just gonna hold up Crab for next turn. I'm gonna cast Crab for 2. I'm probably gonna critique for 0, to be truthful with you. Cast Crab, end of your turn, and then I'm gonna Sunderflock everything, and then see who comes out on top. Okay. You cast the Deep Cavern Bats, and we go to roping again? Because I guess why not? Now I have to critique your Deep Cavern Bats. It's fair. I can cast Hearth Elemental for 1. As long as this does what I want it to. Critique for 1, your Deep Cavern Bats. Draw 2. Hearth Elemental. Say go. I now have just so many things online. Like, we're at 4 mana. Casting 4/5s. We have Eddy Merc Crabs. I have a Sunderflock that costs 3. This is what this deck does. I mean, sure. Yep. Shoot the Sheriff. Replay your lovely Timeless Caller again. Yep. I'm gonna cast Flow State. Take this, and I'm just gonna take another Sundered Flock. Cast land. See what they play here. Okay. Sure, you gonna equip that thing? Sure. I take 2. I have 2 Sunderflocks. Like, go ahead. Take your pick. Literally, you can have any of these cards. I do not care. I do not care. So they're just like mono black aggro something. Like every time they have to make a decision, it takes 10 years. I mean, I'm just holding Burst Lightning, right? It's just Sunderflock. Bye-bye. Sleight of hand. I'll just take a critique. Swing for 5. Like, I have Burst Lightning. I have Sunderflock. I have Winter Night Stories. I have Critique. Like, I'm in a perfectly fine spot. How do they equip here? 4? So, like, they could cast this, equip 4, we just Burst Lightning it, and then I assume they concede. But we'll see what happens. Sure. Sure. Attack with both? Sure. I don't want them to get this. Sure, so they're just some sort of mono black aggro list. So like I mean, we probably ditch Prismari Charms here, we ditch Spell Pierces here. We just go 2 more Stallions. I could cast Legend, it'd be kind of funny. Do we just go 2 more Stallions and ill-timed a Fire Magic and a Sundered Flock? Probably. Probably. Alright. Part of me wants to keep this hand. No, we're gonna keep it. We're keeping this hand. We have double sleight of hand. We have Burst Lightnings. We have a Critique. We have a Crab. I really only need 2 land, probably, so. Ooh. Dream Thief? Okay. Okay. We didn't see Dream Thief game 1. 1/1 flyer for 1 that surveils 1. We're just gonna go Steam Vent Sleight of Hand, by the way. I mean, I'll take the Steam Vents. Let me just go Steam Vent, Sleight of Hand, Burst Lightning. Luckily, I have, of the cards I want to cast, I have 2 of each in my hand. So I can just kind of do whatever. Sure. I'm just gonna Burst Lightning your bat and get my Burst Lightning back, and then cast Sleight of Hand again. Actually, now I'm gonna hold up. I'm just gonna cast Op instead and hold up Burst Lightning in case I need it. And the best part of this deck is while we're doing all of this, we're still, you know what? We're still building up our Crab. I think they have the card that if we take damage, they get to make us discard a card, and I want every card that's in our hand right now. That's why I did what I just did, by the way. Because I believe that's the card that's in their hand. And I do not want to, if possible, I would like to not let them do that to me. I have Critique for 1 right now. Are they just gonna get the bat back? Please tell me they're Mudflat Villaging for this Deep Cavern Bat so I can cast Critique and kill the bat. I mean, they know I have it, so it'd be an interesting play. But that's the only card in their graveyard. Oh, there's just a they just play Forsaken Miner, huh? Okay, sure. 2 Forsaken Miners, sure. Opt. Draw Flow State. My turn. Cast Flow State. We'll take Stallion. Then I just have Crab next turn. I have Crab into Stallion Sleight of Hand. Eddie, Merc, Crab. This one and this one. Now they can bring back bat, play bat, I lose Critique. Sure. Yep. It's all yours. It is all yours. I don't think it matters that much, but it's all yours. It'd be funny if I drew another one. I'm gonna cast Stallion. I'm gonna cast Sleight of Hand. We're not attacking this turn. I want 2 blockers. We will take the land. I'm gonna do nothing. I want to be able to block both these miners. And then if I get hit by a crab, I get hit by a crab. Or by a bat, sorry. I get hit by a bat. Probably gonna look at my hand again. We're probably gonna, I don't know, probably take sleight of hand, I would assume. So I just play another stallion, and then I am hopeful that the 17 draw spells we have in our list, we can get one. Oh, they took the stallion. Interesting. Sleight of hand. Traumatic critique. Traumatic critique for 1. Keep Cabin Bats. Autopay. Discard this island. Sunderflock. Bye-bye all your cards. I mean, honestly, that's probably fair. That is probably a fair decision. Okay, so apparently Arena doesn't want us to play a third game because this is the 4th draw we've gotten. So we're just going to say the deck went 2-0 plus a draw, which can happen on occasion. And that'll be it for this video. I think we kind of showed off what the deck does anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed and have a great day.